Hi everyone, welcome to Designs by V. The video is in pieces because as you see I wear two different outfits. It just kept cutting off on me, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you. Hi everybody, this is V and welcome to Designs by V. Today I have a DIY for you and let's see if we could do it. We're going to make chargers, plate chargers. I was at Home Depot. I went to get I think I'm gonna show you a clip of it. I have two metal curio that I needed some MDF board for, so I went into Home Depot and they had some sitting out by the cutting area, and I asked the price of it, and the guy told me that it is 75% off the 75% off. Reason being, someone cut some of it off and they left the rest, so then it becomes scrap. So I end up getting I can't remember the length, but the curio is pretty big, and I'm gonna do a video in the future of the size of it. But what left over was 2 sheets of it, and I also have another 2 more pieces, but they are smaller, and I took my rubber ends with me because it's a lot. I'm gonna measure it and put the measurement in the video at the end, and is really big pieces, and I end up paying like $2 and change for all of them. So what we're going to make is some chargers, and I don't know, they have these at your Dollar Tree. Okay, I went into Hobby Lobby and they have wooden chargers. That's how I got in trouble yesterday going to buy stuff out of Hobby Lobby. Yes, they have wooden chargers, and I figure, you know what, $6.99 for a charger. Nah, I like it, but not that much. So I remember seeing these at the Dollar Tree, so I figure I have this MDF board and I have other chargers that I'm not using. Why not make some? So this is, the length of this is 18 inches by 15 and a half. No, 1.5, girl. It's 18 inch by 1.5 yard. That's 1.5. And what this is the drawer shelf liner. This is the shelf liner, and it's 2 types they have. I'm going to show you one of them. 1 second. Come on. Okay, this is the other color they have. And what I did was I take regular chargers that I got from the Goodwill. They were $2.99 for 8 of them, and I already have a set of 8, and I always find them. So what I did, I took the shelf liner and I made me some chargers. I sure did. I remember my kids showed me a little thing about that Keen and Keel, whatever their name is. I will mess a name up. Let me try to pronounce it. And the woman and the cops try to arrest this woman, right, for running this other person off the road. And they ask her, did you try to run them off the road? And she was like, I sure did. So after I said that, it reminded me of the, I'm sorry. See, Always talking. Girl, do what you came here to do. So these are the chargers. And I got kind of lazy. And I have to finish smoothing this one out. But this is the finished product. And it looked like wood grain, but it's the shelf liner. And you could do your chargers with it. I'm going to show you in another video how to do this. Because it's a little bit harder than the other one. But this is a cut from this one here. And what I want to look for is the wood grain. See? What I want to look for is more of the wood grain. Here has less wood grain. Here has, you can see knots and stuff in the wood. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pan the camera down. Go ahead. I'm not going to edit because I'm really not that girl. What you see is what you get. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. What you do is peel this apart. Okay? Oh, Jesus. You peel it apart. Let me pan down so you can see what it is. You peel the whole thing apart. Girl, let me tell you. You remember I'm packing, right? I didn't pack one thing today. After I did the first video for you, I went to sleep. Yes, I did. I sure did. I went to sleep. And then I woke back up. Went to Walmart. Get some bleach to wash clothes. And then I just end up down here. So what you want to do, I almost didn't look for it. What you want to look for is the wood grain. And my wood grain is more on this side. On the side over there. So you try to flatten this as much as you could. The MDF. No, the shelf liner. And you start from one end. And then you drop it down. I think I did this wrong. And this is very forgiving, that if you mess up like I just did, if you mess up like I just did, you could just peel the sucker off. Because I need to work it from the side that I could see. Listen, stop. Ain't nobody playing with you. Okay. I still did the same thing. So, hopefully, I get a smooth and no, it's not smooth. So what I'll do, I'll lift it up. I would lift it up as much as I could. Straighten it out. And then just come straight back with it. See what I'm doing? And then I'm going to lift up the other side and go straight back with it. So you get these smooth areas. And then you smooth them all out. And I'm sure y'all have seen these chargers at Hobby Lobby. They have the square ones and they have the round ones. And what you could do, oh shoot, you could even make the different colors. You could make copper, flower, the flowered looking one. I was about to say floral, but sometimes word get the best of my mouth. Okay. And what you do, you push the air. I am back. So once I know the size that I need for this, to make it much easier, I'm gonna go ahead and take the one template that I made. Instead I have to measure each one. I'm gonna go ahead and take the one that I just cut and make sure that I line it up from edge to edge. Yeah, make sure that I line it up from edge to edge and just cut each one, because I think that's the best way to do it, so you make sure you get like the same cut on each one. And make sure you line it up to the edge now. I just thought about something else. To make sure that you cut it each time the same way. After you measure it up and you get it from edge to edge, you take the paper and you fold it. You fold it to the edge of the one that you already cut. So then you'll be just cutting along the lines. So once you fold it, see, I learned something together with you. So once you fold it, you have the piece already. So how you put it together, you wouldn't be cutting away from the other pieces, which I didn't. But I just thought about that while I was doing it. So it gives you a line, a guideline. And you just keep going down on the line of where you measured it. So, well, the last piece, it has maybe like 2 inches left. So let me see, I might be able to get 4. So far I've gotten 3. I might be barely able to get 4 out of it, but I will let you know how many you get out of it. I'm thinking now that this might be a little tad bit too big, but I'd rather cut it too big than too small. And like I said, I only paid $1. I only paid $1 for it. So I'm gonna go over this again. You get some rubbing alcohol and you clean your area really good, because these chargers, they're new. Some way, somehow they got donated. I even got one that was broken too, and I'm gonna seal it. It's one out of the 8. See, that's why I tell you to clean it. You see how much dirt that came off of it? And then I'm gonna flip it on the other side and clean again. I have some napkin, the paper towel right here, and hopefully the paper towel didn't put back on anything. It's a fresh roll I have. So what I'm gonna do, gonna move this from here. What I'm going to do now, try to get things out of the way. I'm using a towel that I don't want anymore. I'm trying to figure out how to get you. Okay, I'll do it like this. But then when I have to, come on. I'm going to step you back a bit. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to step you back a bit so you could see it. You don't need me in the frame. So, I bought from Krylon. I bought the Super Quick Grip Spray Adhesive. And it said, Fast Track, Dries Quickly, Strong Permanent Bond in seconds, smooth, non-crinkly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and like you know, I'm trying it. I'm gonna let you know if it holds up, but I'm trying it. I told you that I want to bring this to the edge, all the way to the edge. And because I measure it already, this is what I'm going to do. This, this said it's fast drying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to partially peel this back. So I could start like right away as soon as I spray it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it away from me. Hope I don't get any on you. And spray. Make sure it cover the whole of it. And this is a trial that I'm trying with you. So I'm going to just go ahead now. I'm doing it with you, so you know. Don't think that I'm perfect at it. And what I'm going to go ahead and do now, after I did that, I'm going to go ahead and take the plate. So the plate is going to give me that guideline to go ahead. And I'm pushing with the plate. Yes. I could have cut it a tad bit smaller. So now that you know, measure yours. And then you go. You lift your plate back up. Because somehow it did not go down all the way for me. So I'm going to have to do it with my hand. I thought I could have done it with a plate. So I'm going to run my fingers along the line of it. Because that's what's important. That you get a smooth with no pockets in it. So I'm trying to work it because this thing said that it's fast drying. Even though this already has like a, you know, tape on it, like glue on it. If this already have glue on it, but because I want to make it permanent, I am well, I got a little crinkle in it, but I'm still working it. I am still working the areas. And it's my first time doing it too. I am actually doing the first one on camera for you. So I'm rubbing the bubbles out. I'm rubbing the bubbles. I got a really good deal yesterday. I went to the Goodwill, and as soon as I walked in, no, I'll tell you something first. As soon as I walked in, I seen this man had something in his hand that I wanted. And I'm focused on him now. Like, I hope he doesn't get it. And I end up walking around the corner and even finding a better deal. I found an even better deal on a sofa. And when I say a sofa, don't think, oh, she bought an old sofa from the Goodwill. Wow. No, honey, it was brand new. Brand new. So what happened? I'm still trying to rub the bubbles. Still trying to rub them out. And I do have, I'm going to peel it up back. I do have a little crinkle area. So I'm reworking it. Actually, I thought it was going to be easier. But you got to work with it. Work with it, pushing the bubbles out. Pushing the bubbles out. I'm going to work it off camera and then come back and show it to you. Hi everybody. This is V. And welcome to Designs by V. Now, on the last video, well, not the last video, within this video clipped together, you're going to see what I did with this. This is just a continuation, and it's kind of hard to start over. I couldn't finish it last night. What happened? I was showing you how to glue this thing back, and what this is, we're making chargers. I know I explained that already, but I should have looked at the video to see how I started. So we're gonna go ahead. And I'm going to show you how I finish this off. So I'm going to pan the camera back down. So I'm going to put the glue from the glue gun all the way around close to the edge. I don't want to put it directly on the paper because I don't want the paper to, like, you know, scotch, which, and I don't know if it will, but I don't want to take the chance. So me putting it on there, now you see what I'm doing? I'm tilting it over to get like a sharp, really sharp edge. Oh Jesus, I burnt myself on the camera. I was supposed to put this down. Yeah. Get a nice tight edge. And now I'm pushing out bubbles. I'm pushing out the bubbles to get a really smooth surface. My burn wasn't that bad. I just felt the warmness. Okay. So we're doing, kind of got stuck here. And like I said, the paper, the paper is very forgiving, and the glue is very easy to peel off. So that's the edge of it. See how tightly sealed it is? This is how tightly sealed it is. And whatever left over, it'll be just easy to just peel them off because the liner already has what it needs. So now I notice I have like a little bit of glue here. So I'm going to pick it up because I want it to be sealed tight to the MDF board. And like I said, I started doing it on the plate chargers. And it was kind of difficult. It had taken too much time. And as y'all guys know, I'm packing. So I just figured I'll do the next best thing because I already had the MDF at home. But I actually got the idea of using the MDF from Joan Brody. That's where I got the idea of using the MDF. No, she didn't use the plastic liner. She used something else for her charger. She used, I think, burlap. But I am using the MDF and using, again, this is from the Dollar Tree. And this was just leftover MDF that I had after I had my piece, the piece that I wanted, after I have had it cut. Now the reason why I put the glue all the way on the edge, almost to the line of the drawer liner slash shelf liner. The reason why I put it all the way in, because the glue, once you put it in, is going to, when you lay it flat, it's going to spread. So what you do is you put it close to the end, that when you flatten it out, you get that tight seal, and then the glue push, and then you know which area that you don't want, you could just, you know, cut it off. Or if it's even, you just add some more glue to it. So I put it closest to the edge, not on the paper directly, because as you know, the paper is plastic now. So I give it a nice beating of glue. And I pull it really tight. And please have something lay down like flat. Have something laying flat under it that you don't destroy, like your, you know, your furniture or whatever it is. I have a piece of the MDF, as you see, sitting here, so I could go ahead and like smooth it out. So once it gets smoothed out, and it's still warm, so I'm still, you know, I still could work it. So what you do is, I'm going to do this side because I want to make sure that this side match up to this once I cut it, so they're like a cohesive length. Put a little bead of glue here to bring this area in. It's like you making a bed and you want like a tightly tucked bed. And like I said, any excess of glue that left over, you could just, and you see, look right here. You see how I'm bending the piece in? Small here, but bigger on the inside, because I want that tight edge, and I don't want it like lapping over too much. I don't want it lapping over too much on the side. So see how I did this one? Small here, but bigger up here. Yeah. Because it's going to be, you know, tucked in, and you want it to be tucked really tight. So we're going to start from here again. As you see, come down the line. It's so much that we do learn from each other, even though it's like, I just got to YouTube. This may be my 3rd month. But just like how I see Joan Brody use the MDF, I absolutely didn't think about it. When I thought about making the chargers is when I realized while I was packing, I have all of, I have more than I needed in the, you see how I'm pulling this? Yeah, I had more than I needed in the gold chargers. So that's the reason why I thought of, ooh, let me make, and then I went to Hobby Lobby. And you know how these places try to get your money, right? They be like shaking you out, like turning you upside down and shake you out so you can leave the money in the store. See, you have to find a way to justify these purchases. I said, I was telling someone that I know that guilt could get the best of you, because even though I have a husband that doesn't monitor what I spend, because we always together, but your own conscience will get to you and say, girl, how much cups can you have? And you see how I'm cutting this along? This is another tool that you're going to need, and you can get it from the Dollar Tree too. This is the, girl, I don't even know what that's called. A box cutter. So now, these two are kind of looking the same. I'm going to cut a little bit more off of here. You like that knife action, right? You see how I went like this? You like that knife action? Yeah. So, what was I saying again? See how I'm putting it on the edge, closer to the edge? But then I'm going to push it. And once I push it, the glue is going to push on up through. See? Push on up through. And you get a tight seal. And then the glue that's remaining is really easy to just chip it away. Let me use the back of this, because it will not get my finger. So, in my video, I did read a comment. I should have looked at it before I came downstairs. To the person that left the comment, in my video with the couch, I said, I'm going to tell y'all why I don't carry a wallet. Well, I don't carry a purse, or even most time money with me when I go out. Because my husband is retired, and we're always together. We're always together. So, because his money is my money and my money is his money, I do not, Well, I do not work. We both are home, and you know, we travel a lot, and since he been retired. So what happened was I believe, like, we're spending one money, and my thought about it is, I know how much money we have. He knows how much money we have. So if we always together, and he goes, like, he always goes shopping with me wherever I go. Everything you see I put up there is me and him together shopping.